Alright. Probably just the same stuff. I'm just gonna go into it immediately, finishing the Bucko quest just because I can. So yeah, I've already made it to the final blue boost token that I need. So that's all I really needed there. Okay. Okay, that's all taken care of now, I think. I'll leave this like that for a bit, just intentionally. We don't need it yet. But I guess we'll see what happens. I immediately got 2 cogs per round, which is nice. I'm just gonna snatch that sticker and immediately discard it, because I don't need it at all. Or anything. Okay, that worked surprisingly well. And I got another sticker that I'm gonna discard immediately, because I really cannot put these in my inventory. For the yellow sticky hand, I'm kind of debating that one. Definitely gonna choose the honey. Now. Okay. Hmm. 1 cog per round. Any golden cog mores somewhere? Not there, not there, not there, and not there either. So yeah, I guess we're going to sunflower now. A bit of a lag spike for some reason. These bees are trying. And okay, finally we got it. We've got 48 cogs already. Alright then. Would the golden cogmore be anywhere this time? Yes, it is actually in clover apparently. So I guess we're getting that. And hopefully not. Okay, I realize I don't want to get that because I might end up getting pawned too quickly. I should probably try to make sure I don't go too fast. Nope. A little bit too late for that, unfortunately. They didn't even defeat it yet. Okay, here we go. I was on the Bloom's quest for Clover for a earlier, so would have been glad to see that if I needed that still, but doesn't matter to me much since I already did it. So moving on. Ooh, blue slightly more. I guess I'll take that one. Still nothing for cogs per round yet. I guess we'll just see what happens. If anything even happens, because so far not much has happened. Some progress is being made, not really that much, but it is still something. Well, I'm almost there now, so I should be fine. Yep. It looks like I am. Alright, 800,000 goo. And the white pollen, I guess. Alright, back to spider, I guess. Just gotta get the goo now. Okay, we're getting close now. This should hopefully do it. Barely, but it's still got it. We got more cogs from speed bonus. So now, on to round 7. It's going to be interesting. Still nothing for cogs per round besides the things at the very beginning. Alright. Okay, now moving on to Dandelion. Okay. Can't really do the Offshroom over here because Robo-Bear Challenge active, so I won't really worry about those. I'm 1.5 minutes away from despawning anyway, so it would probably be a bit late for me to focus on that now. Okay, that did something. Okay, that did the rest of it. Alright, pineapple patch. I can't dodge both of them. Or can't have my bees avoid, dodge, avoiding, no. I can't have my bees avoid attacking both, so. I mean, by then it was already too late to say that, so, nope, that still failed. Still going, so like 3 minutes left. But yeah, that took by far the longest. But now I have 150 cogs, so I am still making progress. How many? Interesting. Goo and blue. Yeah. And also Gummy Bee showed up. Okay. I'll see what happens in bamboo. So far, not really too much interesting going on for the time being. Okay, I got almost the entirety of the blue pollen right away, so now I guess we're going for the goo. Plenty of time for that. Or at least there should be. Well, at least I hope there's a... I'm pretty sure there should be a lot of time left. Or maybe I'm gonna mess this up somehow. Alright, now, I mean, we got 1 cog from speed bonus, so... At least it was still something I got out of it, so... Haven't gotten too many... You haven't gotten any cogs per round upgrades since round, 3. So it might be too late to go after any of them now. Alright, now... Decent progress on the white pollen despite not even having any... For the most part, not really having any nectars ready at the moment, but there are planters that are ready to be popped. So that I could do in a moment, or like at some point. Not exactly sure when I'll start doing that, but like maybe in a couple of rounds, I imagine. Goo ends up taking a bit longer if when I'm not willing to use any gumdrops. Similar situation to the, actually, was it? I don't even know. Never mind. So now... It is taking a bit of a long time, even without the upgrades. So... we're starting to reach the very end of it. That'll do it. Alright, no speed bonus that time. I am kind of tempted to, get the planters. Yeah, I might do that. So, or should I? I might just do some experimentation. That might be what ends up happening here. So if we keep going, we get, of course, white and blue, which is because I didn't prepare my negatives. I'm gonna re-roll that. So far, it does seem like we are making some progress. I didn't even notice I had 10x precision the whole time. But I guess I do, which is nice. Just kind of hoping to maintain it for now. Maybe I will. Okay, I don't know why the Cogmores did that. Also, I've probably on like 10 times already, and it's been like 20 minutes. That's probably not a good sign. I don't know. I'm gonna try to get the red pollen here. Alright. I'll collect all those, and than something. Okay, I guess I don't really have to worry about that now, and the last 4 are all in pineapple. So yeah, last 4 Cogmores gotta be defeated. So yeah. Two more, and one of them is pretty close to death. Okay, last one. Well, I'm losing my precision, but I'm gonna just start round 11 anyways, because... well then. Bit too late for the stack overflow upgrade. I was curious how this would go mostly upgradeless and nectarless as well, but or close to nectarless, but so far it doesn't really seem to be working. Especially with my RNG being bad every single time. But we will see what happens. Okay, I managed to miss that and start attacking the Cogmore at the same time, neither of which I wanted to do. But I somehow managed to do both anyways. Because of course I did. Just gonna go right through that and get a lot of the pollen I need from those targets. I am really, really close to... okay, wait. Whirligig. Go. I'm not even gonna be able to really use a Scorching Star for anything. Yeah, those bees basically didn't really do that much in the Scorching Star's duration. So, yeah, we're kind of just... this still could work. Because, I mean, I don't know. I thought it wouldn't. Actually, no, it might not. It's still, like, could potentially get messed up. Alright. Well, I still did it. Kind of close to getting a speed bonus, but not really. Well, I do want my strawberry tokens, so... Alright then. Well, it's not as many as I thought. I still have 1,411 to go. Oh yeah, that's why I heard a vicious bee spike. Because I just spawned right in Rosefield. Well, I guess I'm gonna just do that real quick and then see what happens. Alright. I could get drive number 5 out of this. With the 238 cogs I have, plus whatever I get out of this, maybe. If I'm lucky. Maybe I will be, I don't know. Or I just completely mess this up. Because I haven't gotten, like, that many upgrades. I've gotten 2 upgrades total. Both of them are going to the other side of the field, so that's good. But then I have to deal with these cog mowers. Yeah, we are gonna be able to complete this one, it looks like. Alright. Yeah. Trying to say that we got there, but we never do. Okay, that finally. 1 cog from speed bonus, so now we have 259 of them. This one probably isn't one for me to care about specifically. It's too late for me to get that one if I have 2 upgrades anyways. Okay, well, I'm gonna look at those. Okay, now I think I'm gonna start my drive purchases. Alright. I've done that for all 5 of the drives that I'm getting. I was curious to see if there's a golden cog more anywhere, but there isn't. And now we just see what happens. Not too sure how many interesting things are gonna really happen with this, but yeah, I don't even know. This probably isn't one for me to care about anyways, because I've gotten 5 drives, and yeah. I can get lucky at times, like, but for now I'll just see what I end up getting out of this. I do end up with a red drive, which is not optimal. I'll probably just do the next one with actual nectars. So let me go over and get those planters real quick, just for fun. I'll do this. All right. So get that one, and then the other 2 are in pineapple for another 21 hours, 40 of satisfying, and refreshing is another 17 hours, 46. So yeah, and let's get everything. It goes off the screen immediately. So I think temporarily I'm just gonna place this in cactus. All right. So the next step is just starting again. This time I feel like it might be more advantageous to take the only blue option. Even though there's another yawn apparently. For some reason. Okay, now I'm doing that a lot. Okay, sure. Okay, that should be it. So now we move on to the next round. I'll get some red pollen, sure. It's closer by anyways, so I shouldn't have anything to worry about these early rounds. Just trying to kind of optimize for speed bonuses in a way. Perhaps. Mushroom. But where's the golden cogmore? It's probably nowhere to be found again. Yeah, I can definitely feel myself being a bit tired in this situation. Okay, now I've got 2 cogs per round on top of the one that I had before. We've got a round 6 golden cog mower, it looks like. Okay then, that did it. Yay. Alright, another 2 Kongs per round brings us even further up. No, never mind. White pollen is completed. So... okay. I will keep pushing on even though I've been yawning this entire time, I feel like. And now, we just defeat mosquitoes again, yay. Alright. I might want a free RoboPass from the RoboPass dispenser. Round 6 ends up being goo and white pollen or mushroom strawberry and rose, so I guess I'll take that one. So yeah, 1 cog per round from botnet, 4 from Reddit. Now it's on the rose. Apparently I got enzymes from that. Didn't even know that was possible. Strawberry up next, and... okay, I was like half paying attention, still sleepy. But we did finish strawberry. Probably was gonna be a bit more than 400,000. And I also just straight up forgot to check for the golden cog mower entirely. So this time I just ended up not getting it. Well then. Okay, I'm still getting a decent amounts from the speed bonus. Definitely choosing that one, and then those, I guess. Sure. Well, that went extremely well. Once again, 6 cogs from speed bonus, 5 from upgrade. Even if I was actually getting upgrades, I might have actually rerolled, probably would have actually rerolled there, but like, what is that luck? too late for that one. Oh wait, I can actually afford the glitch drive at least, so, maybe I'll probably worry about that, after this round, because I think we're gonna still finish it anyways. Hello, XB, Ron B, or like, no. Oh, the way it was separated by periods made me a bit confused, but yeah. Bamboo, almost there, it's getting close. Alright. Now, Dandelion last. What do I recommend an early player? I've been really bad at recommendations for ever, basically, just... Mainly because I have had, like... Not only has my, like the last remnants of an actually coherent play style in this game were, like, years ago, I feel like. Because a lot of things have not made much sense, and I might just end up keeping it that way. Keep the Beesmas streams alive. Personally, like, whenever... I mostly just stream whenever there's Beesmas, to be honest, and then, like, whenever it's not, I switch to other games to leaderboard grind, and then I just switch right back to Beeswarm. That's been for a bit, but I'm not sure what's gonna happen next time. I'll just see what happens. You subbed, thanks. I'm definitely surprised that there's only 2 streamers currently doing this at the moment. I thought there'd be significantly more. But I guess a lot of macroers, maybe. And I guess this strange playstyle could, be, like, partially interesting to some people. So I just kind of keep going. Other guys aren't even playing Beeswarm. Okay, so I guess I'm apparently the only one. Now I'm even more surprised by that, but yeah. I've been searching for 20 minutes, wow. I wonder if there's anyone streaming on other platforms. It's hard to... I don't know. Because if it was hard to find something on YouTube, it might be hard to find something on, like, Twitch as well. I don't know. Personally, I don't stream on Twitch. But maybe, other people do. but not on YouTube. I'm not sure. I've got 213 cogs to spend on more drives. Don't even know if I'm really gonna worry about this one if I don't end up, if I haven't been getting the upgrades for stuff anyways. So I'm probably just gonna get that, and since blue drives are the cheapest right now, I'm just gonna get one of them. And that, I get a red drive. Okay. Alright. Did I don't think I got the free RoboPass from the dispenser yet. Exactly. Or did I? No, I didn't. Been chatting so much people stop popping in. Sometimes they pop in, sometimes they pop right back out afterwards. It personally, like, I'm used to it, kind of. Pedal planter here. Let me just. Probably gonna, I'm gonna get the rest of the sunflower field pollen for the most part. Okay. So, same thing as the other one. I'm streaming vertically. I haven't really planned any setups for like verticals, like for short streaming. I could probably end up getting like more viewers, but I'm not exactly sure how I would end up setting that up. Also nice, 3 extra cogs per round. Alright. That's done. Round 3. That's 76.23% of live stream. I'm sure that's specific. I haven't really. Although I do have the macro on this device, I haven't really ended up fixing all the like problems that I've come across. I think one of the main ones I crossed when I first started trying to use it was that I couldn't get wasn't able to turn the monitor off and still have the macro actually working. So, and because I didn't want to leave the monitor on because I sleep in the same room this device is in. I don't want to. I'd rather have better sleep quality than leave the macro running, so I use an auto clicker. That way I'm actually able to AFK in the game. Usually I go for planters and brown bear quests specifically. I haven't really had much of a focus on actual like honey making or whatever. Trying to make a video on what's better than Photon or Tabby B. I haven't really tested that out, although like maybe it depends, but I haven't looked. And I'm not really too sure how much macroing would affect that either. Okay, apparently I managed to get all the red palm while in the middle of the golden cogmo research for that round. There's a chance that I missed it for the second time, but I don't know. 1 in 3 chance of that. Your recipes level 10 vicious gifted bee. I think when I first started, like, I think when I was like multiple years ago, I was probably also doing kind of a similar thing of focusing on my vicious bee more, although I'm not 100% sure how well that works as a strategy. I know very little about the my gameplay from a long time ago. For some reason, I still remember that I got 2 epic bees before my first basic bee for some reason. Because I got a fire bee first, as like the very first bee I ever got, and then a Riley bee second. I'm pretty sure. I don't know why I remember that specifically. Maybe because that's when like, maybe more memories just sticking when I very first played the game, I suppose. Yeah, Vicious Bee would be useful for defeating the Coconut Crab at that level, so it makes sense. Now, since the gifted ability for Vicious Bee is reduced monster respawn time, so having the bee be gifted means that wait, yeah, it means that the coconut crab will just spawn faster each time. 304 gingerbread bears on photon bee. Did it not? Did it still not become gifted? I could probably calculate the odds of that. Let me okay, let me go and just going in. I'm going into a calculator on a separate tab. 1 minus 99 over 100 to the power of 304. Okay, yeah, since it's not since it doesn't go up by 1% each time, I think 4.71%, I think. That's what it says the odds are for not getting a gifted in 304 gingerbread bears. Hypothetically, if it was aged gingerbread bears, which I know it isn't in this case, but just in case the odds, if I were to look at, even then, the odds would drop from 4.7% all the way to 3.46%. So 1.1% really makes that much of a difference. Hello, Kai Viad. This still feels like partially red. Personally, I feel like. All right. How many? see this time. Okay, 115. Goo and blue are just goo. I'm definitely just gonna go for the goo. No reason for me to worry about the blue pollen at the same time. So... Usually my streams are like slightly earlier than this. Like, it's not like it's not 100% organized, but usually for streams on Friday and Saturday, it's like kind of around this time. Maybe maybe like an hour or two earlier if I feel like I should get back on track with my sleep schedule. Because sometimes it does get pretty far out of whack. It's like 1 a.m. For me, it's midnight, so I ended up starting this one at about like 11. Sometimes I might aim closer to like 10. So I do end up going through 11 o'clock, which is still... And usually I aim for like about 2 hours. And then Sunday streams are always like a lot earlier than that, like maybe closer to like 5. Okay, definitely that one, and... For the most part, I don't really have that much experience with like boosting and stuff. It's 6 a.m. for you. So yeah, it's kind of at a point where the Europeans are starting to wake up. And then people in North America or just people in the Americas in general are just... A lot of them are starting to sleep at around this time. Or like a little bit earlier than that. Have a great one, you too. Spider field now. Almost completed that, except the Cogmores kind of ruined it. Enzymes from Spider Field. Finally got that done. 3 cogs from Speed Bonus. Kind of, actually, like a tiny bit similar to the other one. I mean, the only real similarity is the Spider Field. Okay. Okay, that's complete already. Spider's a little bit closer, so I guess we'll do that one second, and then move on to Sunflower after that. Okay. Almost there once again. Each time I just keep getting extremely close. And then it just takes a little bit to get the home stretch. Okay. Sunflower at last. One laggy server. Sometimes this one can feel like a little bit laggy. Usually I feel like I even have odd preferences for ping in these servers as well, because I've seen in most servers, like, or not in most servers, like, in any server where I see, like, a ping of, like, 20 or below or something like that, I always end up having the game freeze more, like, significantly more often than I do in servers with, like, 100 ping around-ish. So, if I end up joining a server with, like, very, very low ping, it still ends up feeling more unplayable in a way than a server like this one. I think the ping here was in the 70s or something. Like, yeah, 81. This kind of fits, like, right around the sweet spot for, like, a lot of the servers I try to join. Because much less than that, and I start to see the game freeze more. I think it's my stream settings and the latency settings I have for this stream that I've just haven't been changing, really. I did think you already joined, but I assumed apparently the connection request, or really friend request, it should be, or it will be actually. I remember that. Apparently that pop-up can still like show up on the bottom right, like even when the person's not in the same server, which is interesting if that's actually true, because I haven't noticed that until now. But you can still join, even if you aren't friended. Because I haven't really been accepting friend requests in like the past couple of years. So yeah, I'm gonna try to defeat these few in Sunflower real quick. Almost. Okay. The last ones are in pineapple, apparently. And then I'll probably turn in Pull-Up Quest after that or something. And then see what I get after that. There should be enough time, even with all the mosquitoes trying to damage me constantly, and my HP is entering almost the orange territory, but no, it's still in yellows. Okay, I should be fine now. Okay. That's all the HP I needed to deal with that. 214 total cogs now. Okay. Rhino beetles. I haven't really cared too much about polar bear quests lately. Although I have interest in getting a lot of the quest leaderboards. Like the ones that heavily involve macroing, like polar bear, are not going to be really a priority for me. I simply just don't really end up focusing on polar bear quests anywhere near as much as like Riley Rebecca quests or brown bear quests. Those feel kind of just more AFK-able in some cases. And I say in some cases, where like the Bloom's quests for Riley and Bucko, Goo, I guess. I mean, well, I guess like Goo wasn't really that bad. Like one of the better ones I could get for this, or when my hives are actually like something. But the moment I start ruining is when I have to actually think about what's gonna happen. And also the ones that involve defeating ants. Alright. Perfect timing for that. I'm getting close already. Only about a minute. Alright. And normally I'd want this one, but yeah, since I'm still in upgradeless mode for this situation, I'm just gonna play it safe. Oh. Yeah, personally, I've always been the type of person that be like more against like exploit macros and stuff that just allow you to teleport to places. I've never really since I haven't really experimented that much with macro enters, and I don't really plan on diving that much into those, so I'm still just gonna stick with my trusty auto clicker for I don't even know how long. Okay. Okay. That is perfect luck. Okay. If I was able to get the previous one done, I should definitely be able to complete this one. And even if I don't get anything from speed bonus, I'll still have enough cogs to get drive number 6 from the total number of cogs that I will have accumulated over the course of the entire run, really. Okay. I'll just do my usual 2 of each. Okay. So yeah. And then when I end up doing, okay, I mean, this is still your sprout, like I don't. I'll stay off to the side. I'll still get some things like that are on like this side of the field. I end up saving my items so much to the point where I feel unnecessarily like iffy about like other people like being interested to plant their festive sprouts and stuff, or like stickers or whatever. Because personally, I just end up saving them for boosts and stuff, or actually, or like that's what my mindset keeps going towards. But not even in boosts do I end up really doing much. I end up doing much with them. Yeah, it's a lot of festive beans and a lot of everything else, almost. I'll still try to stay on this side, although the Windy Bee Tornado does not seem to agree with that. Alright. I've gotten all my drives, so now... I mean, I'm not really thinking about this that much, so, like... There goes that drive run. Now, this one's interesting. Oh, wait, yeah, it's basically the same thing as last time. It's kind of looping around now. I think I end up getting it to where every 3 runs results in a glitch drive. which is good pacing for me in my experience, although like since other people get their glitch drives from actually reaching round 25, they end up getting more of them more often, so it's definitely a lot easier in that situation. So let's see what happens in this drive run. I think this is already the 4th one of the stream. I don't want a repeat of what happened last time with me missing the golden cog mower. Okay, there is one in pineapple this time. So I have to watch out for that. Would that even give me all the red pollen I need? I don't even know, because of how little red pollen there is in this field. Not too interested in finding out anyways. I might as well. I'd rather actually get the cogs from this golden cog mower. That is really good timing of that. Although it didn't really result in anything. I'll just go here. It's closer. I don't think there'd be too much of a way for me to lose in other fields, although like since I still have 2 fuzzy beads, so I can like very like lightly contribute to like that in a way. Finally was able to do something there. There's a chance that someone was already here, apparently. And like kind of boosted a lot of these flowers. So maybe I'll plant my heat treated planter as well, because I just feel like getting more nectar. And also, yeah, since daylight saving time just passed, I will no longer be awake to actually see the leaderboards refresh, because now they reset at 2 o'clock. I'm definitely not going to get in the top 5 for nectar this day. Since I still don't go out of my way just to do that, but yeah. I've been slightly more frequently going out of my way to get some pollen for brown bears quests, maybe at times. Okay. Yeah, a lot of the red pollen I'm gonna end up getting through Planter of Plenty, so... Okay, perfect timing, I guess. So now, okay, I've got those things set up. Pretty sure I'll be able to ram in a 5th drive run this stream. Okay, now... I guess we're going for white pollen. These mosquitoes are always going to be probably among the more annoying parts of RBC runs and stuff. Because I end up getting the pollen decently quickly a lot of the time, but I end up taking... The mosquitoes always just take a while to spawn in. So I have to wait for them every single time. Probably the more annoying thing for me personally is just RNG of everything that I can't get to work in my favor. $800k at the hive. Normally I would not convert, but it's like, it's so early on that I should be able to convert 800,000 at the hive. Hopefully I'm able to do that successfully without any issues and whatever. I didn't even think that would convert anything at all, but... And there's the flames being affected by flame fuel. Saw that one coming. It is still difficult for me to actually get 800,000 into the bag at times. Okay, I should be fine. Just gotta make sure I hold off on any risky decisions. Okay, there we go. 800k converted. I even got 5 cogs from speed bonus, which is nice. White and red or white and blue? Interesting, but I'll go with white and red. I'm way faster with red, so yeah. Alright, now for white pollen. Okay, Wordle in 4, by the way. I just did that real quick. I'll take the goo, actually. Even though I don't even use my gumdrops. And then I'll just see how that turns out, I guess. Okay, a surprising amount of it has been obtained already. Just a little bit more. Okay. So close. Okay, got it. Speed bonus of 4. And now I have 172 cogs. Yeah, the quest RNG doesn't really affect things too much at this stage. Even when I want to get like 2 different upgrades, I still end up having enough time usually. And now, once again, we should have enough time here if things go like at least like somewhat smoothly. Like if I don't completely run out of HP or whatever. Alright. Pineapple patch last, and yeah, not gonna break past 200 with this one, but after round 10 I should be there. Okay. 3 cogs from speed bonus. Yeah, 198. It was closer than I thought it would be, but it just never really had a chance. Round 10 ends up being red and white. That's perfect. It's too late for me to get that one in upgradeless. Pumpkin. Just looking through things. Okay. Okay, I should do my Scorching Star now, actually. That's so close. So I might as well just activate it here and hope to get a lot. If I can actually do something with it at least. Hopefully I actually get all the red pollen I need while this is going on. And nope, still not there yet. There we go. Now for bamboo. I didn't even look at the ones in Sunflower Field. Hello, Guanyan Li. And now the last 3. Here we go. Almost. Okay, we got it. Now we're at 224 cogs, which is A healthy amount. Mushroom now. Here we go. $250 exactly. Okay. Gotta be enough time to get all the cactus field pollen. There we go. 1 cog from speed bonus. Kind of unfortunate that it wasn't more, but oh well. Now we move on to round 13. This one's interesting. I'm gonna look for a golden cogmower. Not here. I would need 3 cogs from speed bonus in order to have enough right away. And I barely lost precision. I'll have to be a bit quick now, so I am getting hit by a lot of these. Oh, I am really getting hit by a lot of them. Okay, wow. And here are some mosquitoes as well to do even more damage. I'm dead. I was hoping to kind of get that over with, but no, that didn't work. I almost got hit by 2 of them already, but I only got hit by 1 at least. Alright, I'll try to use this Scorching Star last minute. Try to get something out of this. I mean, this is easily salvageable. But now I don't have the, I don't have enough cogs for 300. Hello, Two-Head. I can't really consider myself that good of a red hive, like, and also I haven't really done that much trading at all, so I would have no idea if the trade's even that good in most cases. I'll even spend 1 more on upgrades, just to make it a little bit more likely that I get that question. Actually, you know what? Wait a minute. Go just join. All right. I'll use that now since I'm at maximum glitch drives. Well, not maximum glitch drives on the digital blade, like add 5 out of 5 there, so like. hoping to get something out of this. Scorching Star. This might not work. Especially, I don't think I got Bear Morphin that entire time, so, okay, yeah, I might not have enough. Okay, completed. Now on to Cactus real quick. If I feel like there's not enough time, I'm just gonna have to get the drives now. And I'm spending all the first bit of this time attacking anyways, so yeah, this is not going to work in my favor. Perhaps all hope is not quite lost yet. The hope is starting to fade a bit, though. Starting to get damaged by more things. I don't think this is gonna work. I think I took a big risk. It did not pay off, no. I'll do one more for this stream, I think. So yeah, for the most part, I can't really say I have too much of an opinion about, like, lives and stuff. I can't really say I have, like, any knowledge in, like, value of these equips, but I feel like it might be decent. I haven't really looked at it. I don't really have plans to obtain this item. So, yeah, I don't really It is, I guess, an interesting bee quip. I don't even know. Probably. I think, I feel like I think I've only done like one trade of bee quips ever, so I have like a very faint idea of like this probably being decent. So. Okay, I had a feeling that was luck. It is kind of getting to that point where I feel like I should do Robo Party in a way. So I might get that like quickly set up or something. I've already done the I feel like I don't want automatically like from a sticker like that. That's not gonna fit in my inventory at all. I can't trade anything really for those. Yeah, it's not. I don't. I don't even have. I don't really have stickers that are low enough value for those. To be honest, I can't really trade anything for those without paying too much, I don't think. I'm just gonna do that now, whatever. Barely got that one. Alright, now those as well. Alright. Nothing in Mountaintop. There's some things in Blue Flower, Bamboo. There's nowhere near enough time. I missed one down there anyways, so yeah. Okay, in a situation like, I might want to try to go for 350 cogs instead of 300, so I'm gonna have to maybe change up the strategy a bit. I'm not getting... Never mind, I did immediately after I said that. Definitely gonna have to get more than one from upgrade bonuses though, so... That's not gonna help. I feel like I'm gonna end up having like terrible RNG or something. Pineapple Patch Golden Cog Mower. Nah, that one is dead. 14 golden, or 14 cogs from that, from the golden cog mower, and time to head over to Pumpkin, I guess. Okay, perfect. I guess. It's still just 3 cogs from speed bonus. I feel like my RNG is actually not that great. Like, there's a lot of issues showing up already. I don't even know if I'm gonna get to 300 cogs this run or whatever. Alright. So now round 5. Wow, okay, I'm not really... This is still not good luck here. I could see that those bees were about to spawn targets, but that failed. Okay, that time it actually worked, and I've pretty much, yeah, I've got it now. Still gotta wait for the mosquitoes, though. Trying to make some progress here. 2 more. 1 more. Okay. 3 cogs from speed bonus yet again. I mean, it's a little bit too late for me to be getting this one. I don't want... I might invest in more in bee attack. I might try to get past round 15 with very few upgrades. And see how that strategy works in this case. I don't even know if my quest luck's gonna even get me that far at all. Alright, pineapple last. Hurrying up a little bit. Round 7 now. Interesting. I might... No, I'll stick with goo. No, I don't want that. In this case. Oh, well, that worked significantly better than I thought it would. Except, okay. 8 cogs from speed bonus. I don't want to convert at the hive, though. Like, I can't. I am still getting 0... I'm stuck at 1 cog from upgrade bonuses. That is horrible. And probably the last thing I'm looking for when it comes to a run that'll actually get to 350. I haven't had a run that got that far into the dread run yet. For these. That just doesn't happen. Yeah. Pineapple patch. Okay, I was not expecting to get 5 cogs from speed bonus there, but now I'm at 171. Are you kidding me? These are horrible. And same with the quests. These are horrifically unlucky right now. Like, yeah, the quest and the upgrades. Like, what is happening? And of course, it gives me Pine Tree. I have to go all the way back. Yeah, the luck here is not really what I am looking for right now. Hoping to get something, though. Because we're almost at a point where I would not be able to even accept the blue pawn quests, really. Not quite there yet, but I mean, we'd be close at this point. There's so many cog mowers that my bees just can't take care of. We're so close. Okay. Hello, Alex. Round 10 ends up being blue and red. Still no cogs per round upgrades. We have still only seen a single one for the past 10 rounds. And one that wouldn't be worth getting in my eyes. So... Okay, did that now for... I guess the pollen next once again. Oh, okay, there you go. Sunflower next for the next 3 hog mowers. And there we go, essentially. Oh, wait. There we go, finally. Bamboo, it looks like. Accidentally did Polibra's quest again. Last one to defeat, and it is now dead. Nothing from speed bonus. And 215 cogs total. I'm getting the same dandelion pineapple pumpkin each time. And still no. I got the +1 quest reroll twice before a single credit upgrade for +2 cogs per round, which I really kind of have been looking for this entire time and still haven't gotten it. I should probably stay in there real quick. Okay. Now I can worry about going to like dandelion or whatever, and all the other fields. Almost there now. Okay. I don't even know how far I'm even gonna end up getting. Okay, once again, nothing from speed bonus. I'm starting to fall behind in pacing, like a decent amount. I don't want that. Round 12 is better. And still no upgrades to cogs per run. I'm gonna have to start ignoring all of them now. Even if it is the one upgrade I've been looking for the past 12 rounds and haven't seen a single time. Okay, I was hoping this would go a bit quicker. Okay, it's a bad time. My bees to just refuse to provide any targets. There we go. That took a weirdly long time. And at this point I'm nearly done that. Scorching Star last minute. Even though it's not even that much to get. Yikes, I only got 18 total from that. Doesn't even really feel like... Oh wait, what? Okay, I got... Okay, now I get 225 million pollen, like, close to instantly. I could have used that, like... But now I can't, because I have to deal with the goo as well. So yeah, I don't even know if I'll successfully complete this round. Without all the upgrades, which worries me for the round 15 that I gotta do. Little cactus, and I'm still sticking with that. Since like the way I do drive runs, I just try to save up as many cogs as possible instead of getting to round 25 each time, because it still doesn't really work too much. Lucky if you lose. It just really wouldn't work because I still have 0 plans to macro or alt or use the gumdrops. I'll just get these drives now before I mess that up again. Because I probably will. But yeah, I have changed my plans a little since the last time you joined, like, because after Beesmas I think I'm going to just exclusively go for nectar and quests only and nothing else pretty much. So I'm not really even that focused on switching things up anymore. With like how I do the strategies. Chances are I'm not going to be able to get another 100 cogs for the next drive there. could have probably used the glue dispenser or something, but I thought it was a bit too late by the time I realized. By the time it was pointed out, at least. Okay. It is getting late. Total playtime 733 days. Like, just realized it surpassed 2 years. Almost exclusively nectars still. Yeah, I've made enough progress in nectars and quests and stuff to the point where I'm definitely like gonna start. I have said it enough times to the point where I probably wouldn't really want to back out of that at this point. Like, I've done enough quests already, and it looks like with the way things are going, that's how things are gonna stay for the time being. And also, the continued grind for glitch drives at this point has just become intentional. I'm not even sure how I'd finish that phrase, but like, intentional things that shouldn't be done. But I'm still like kind of in the mood to do them anyways. I feel like a lot of my reasons for saving items have like lost all justifiability, or have like stopped making sense. Like, there is a lot, but there's like nothing I end up doing with it. Okay, gummy sprout apparently. And I do want to. I still haven't gotten there successfully yet. I don't count the one time. I did get one extra run up to round 24, but that's really about it. I haven't really. I've done fewer attempts at getting far, more attempts at just getting a lot of drives to purchase another glitched. because I still just straight up can't, really, do reliable RBC runs on the other device that I use most of the week. That still probably won't change either. Oh wait, it's that specific glitch drive count, isn't it? Of course it is. Wait, no, hold on. Let me get an AND pass real quick. My AND and RoboPass counts are doing it too. Okay, there we go. Yeah, probably the more recent, like, dozen or so glitch drives I've been aware that doing the colored drives are probably a better idea, but I've intentionally decided that there's like so little time before I completely destroy my hive post Beesmas, even if Beesmas gets extended, to the point where it feels like it's not going to be worth it, almost. Especially with, like, I guess also with how little time I actually, do things, outside of the streaming. I'm gonna do my hive. So, with my plan to exclusively go for, like, nectars and quest leaderboards, it's just going to be probably almost all shy bees. And then if I have to get, like, rage tokens, I might temporarily, like, substitute rage bees, for example, and then, like, I don't know about Bugabee Quest Leaderboard. Maybe I'll get the top 100 on that, and then, like, not focus on them as much. That's probably how the plan's gonna end up going. Maybe I'll make them gifted because of the Planter of Plenty's increase, like, with the gifted bees, increased likelihood to sip the nectars from Planter of Plenty. That I will probably end up thinking about later on. Not exactly sure how many royal jellies I would take to do, hypothetically, if I wanted to, make them all gifted. I'm not sure. Maybe or I could make some of them gifted, and then a couple others that aren't. Those are gonna be the substituted ones for other quests. And then for other things, I'd have to think about the plans a little bit more. Because I could get pollen from Planter of Plenty still, but the goo would not be as reliable. Where this could be, what the gumdrops could be saved up for instance, maybe. And similar thing with magic beans, I guess, if I'm willing to go all out on that type of thing. If I'm willing to go out on the quest, then I could finally end up using the magic beans for something. So still gonna wait until the Beesmas timer finally runs out. Most likely it should end up being extended because there's no way there's gonna be the it feels like this should not be this and that all within 18 days, like this and BBM, because there's still a lot of quests that have been added. So that would make things, so that make it feel kind of likely that that's gonna be the case. I don't know how that's gonna go yet. So yeah. Just gonna do that real quick to get the extra. I'm gonna probably plant that in the strawberry field overnight because I still just end up using auto clicker. So yeah. Yeah, it's definitely something I've started to notice for a while. And ever since, I've just kind of, I guess, like, I have stuck with it, but more that I haven't really done research on stuff. And for a while, I ended up having more of my main focus towards planters than other stuff. And maybe I should have done that more, but still kind of just exploring more of like what's like towards like the very late Bramber quests. I still wonder about like the logistics of like what how much you would need for like the very high up Bramber quests. It almost feels like it would stop increasing. It does not feel like yeah, it still feels like the top players are getting them done surprisingly quick. And I almost feel like they would be on the one of the Paul leaderboards at this rate. I haven't checked, like I just kind of looked at a random one. Doesn't seem like it. What about the white Paul leaderboard? I think that one has, yeah, 88th. I wonder if there would be a similar number for the other type things as well. I'm not even sure. I haven't, yeah, there's an equation for Bramber quest file on the wiki. I haven't checked that. So, just kind of looking. It says scaling for under 1,000 quests. So kind of. I'm still looking through that. I don't know if. And the equation doesn't seem to suggest that, kind of looking at it. I haven't. Like, it feels like it would continue increasing, but like, maybe not. Because even if I were to go under the assumption that you get like 10 trillion for each quest from here on out, let's assume. I'm just gonna make just kind of a complete guess. I'm pretty sure I'm undershooting that. Maybe. But that would, assuming that's the case, that would still be 7 quadrillion total. I wonder if these amounts could be observed in like daily leaderboard stats and stuff. I'm not sure. It's possible. Because that has to be a lot of pollen for like specific fields. Okay, yeah. 17.2 trillion from blue flower. And then I feel like looking through all these individually, it would be hard to. Oh wait, never mind. It wouldn't be hard to tell. There's such an interesting divide in the spider field leaderboard between the 100th place and then all the boosters. But yeah, I'm still looking. Okay, yeah. I don't think they have an hour for each quest before they can get anyone. I feel like it feels like it's almost impossible to even take more or take less time than an hour. So like, no one. It's not possible to complete like 24 of those quests a day. Ah, yeah, I can. Also, okay, that's interesting. Okay, I'm not gonna end up finding that information for the pine tree leaderboard. I could check. It doesn't seem like it. Same thing for Rose, kind of. Probably won't find any info there. 3.3 billion from Hub Field as well. Mountaintop 22 trillion. Pepper Patch, I would not be able to see that much. Literally 100th places is still over a quadrillion. Yeah, that would be hard to keep up with. Like, it's a lot of different fields going in. I don't even know if that would be enough for top 100 on the daily. I'm looking too much into this, I think. But yeah. But it does kind of seem like in that what kind of way that to get onto the to get that much from the round request leaderboard, you'd probably, I'm not even sure, like, because it's all different types of fields, so you'd probably have to have some kind of hive to accommodate all those fields. Like, Planter of Plenty would not be enough there. Even with all 50 gifted shy bees in the Planter of Plenty of a field that it grows faster in, like if I put Planter of Plenty in Mountaintop and 50 shy bees go for it, it would take an hour, I think. I mean, with glitters and stuff, it would be a little bit less. Let's just say an hour. We're like 1 trillion. Now that type of pace would not be enough for getting that much from that, like, yeah, Blue Flower Field, Pineapple Patch, Cactus Field, and yeah, and the Pumpkin Patch too, yeah. It could be an RBC Hive Comp too, maybe, yeah. That is... But yeah, I do imagine that it still kind of scales up like that to the point where you would need quite a lot. I haven't looked into it much. Or like, I haven't looked into the Hive Comp that much of that, but oops. That's almost second in Nectar leaderboards. And yeah, the fact that it's the same person that's first in most quest leaderboards. Probably, I wonder if he's gonna get a top 10 in Buckupy quest soon. Probably, I don't even know. I've still got a long ways to go, so. Wait, where was... Yeah, people, I guess most people get a lot more Rally B quests done than Buckupy. Or like on average at least. Yeah, it's a lot of people not growing for long periods of time. Like, I'm pretty sure I remember the exact same person being on the top of the battle points leaderboard, like, when I was first playing the game. And that was early 2020, so... yeah. But yeah, nickname being the top of the Buckabee Quest leaderboard just feels like a bit surprising. I think it was a bit. I think yes, it looked a little bit different when I first started playing. I think I remember I'm Not Think and Olnick being the top of those respective leaderboards for that, and then not even sure about how it was for Brownberg. Actually, yeah, this type of Brownberg quest system wasn't even added when I first started. I feel like there was someone else towards the top earlier on, or maybe it was someone else. I don't know. But I guess like towards the first few hundred, it became clear. Been the same. The top player of Polar Bear quest hasn't even done anything really. Although I find it interesting how my polar power is like one offset from the number of quests I've done. I don't know if that's a bug or not. Maybe I missed something about that a while back. Anyways, leaderboard's reset now. The daily ones, at least. I'm 20th in Nectar. So that's interesting. But yeah, I feel like since I'm not gonna end up macroing still, I'm probably mostly gonna end up trying to get onto nectar leaderboards. Even then, like, you can get a lot more nectar from macroing too. Okay, sunflower field is just the plants are plenty there that I had it there earlier. Yeah, with macros, I think I would be able to get like three or four planter of plenties, like even like in some of these fields overnight with for an extra like few days worth of nectar. But I think, yeah, I might sleep as well, to be honest. It is too late for me, so like, yeah. It's probably gonna be it for now. I should definitely be sleeping, yeah. So yeah. Next stream, hopefully a bit earlier. Like it should be. But I just kind of mess things up a bit. And yeah. I'll see you next time. Actually, I'll get the Samovar real quick, because I don't think I got that. But after that, I'm definitely ending stream.